I want to talk about Steve Harvey.
Why?
Because...
Oh, meeting Trump?
No, him saying that Asian men are undateable.
When did he say that?
Last week.
He did?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, see what happens when you meet with Trump. Racism starts rubbing off.
Spreads fast.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of people believe, and this is a cultural thing. It's an American cultural thing where they believe that we're not hands or sex symbols, males. The women have always, Asian women have always been like fetishized and put on a pedestal. But Asian men
by other races, you're saying?
Yeah, by whites,
right.
Generally. And I'll give you an example, like when that relationship between Steve, we've talked about it on the podcast, Steve Yoon's relationship in the show Walking Dead with that white chick. With Maggie, right? And then Ryan Seacrest said, remember what he said?
Oh, yeah.
What did he say?
He says, I don't believe that they should be...
Maggie's kind of Asian, though.
She's white.
Completely?
Yeah, she's like from... What the fuck?
Wait, you thought she was British actress.
You're one of those guys that if a white chick is dating an Asian guy, they look Asian to you.
You're one of those guys.
One of those guys.
You're one of those guys.
I've seen guys like you before. You can't accept it. You can't accept it, so in your head, you psychologically know they're Asian too.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Ryan Seacrest.
So her eyes aren't a little Asian.
No, there's nothing Asian about her, dude.
Nothing?
Yeah.
At all?
No, she's blonde.
Yeah,
Or no, not blonde, but
You're one of those guys.
It's like saying Steve Martin's kind of black.
No, what the hell?
That's what it is.
I don't know
Or
if it's
no,
like
no.
that.
What the real one is if David Bowie's black because he's dating, no, she's not Asian, dude.
David Bowie's dead.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You don't say it like that. But.
Well, anyways, Ryan Seacrest basically said that, he doesn't buy. Essence, it wouldn't really happen in real life.
He doesn't buy it in the apocalypse. That's the only time you could buy it. You could buy it anytime, but if you are a skeptic, when
there's 12 guys left, the odds are
Ryan Seacrest's like, I see her dating her dad.
No, but Ryan Seacrest probably at least she would probably rub vaginas before she dated. Like, I'll go lesbian.
Hilarious.
I mean, some white dudes, they can't accept it.
But Asian dudes that pull white chicks, right?
I was one of them.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? He's done it.
What? White dude?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, white dudes. Yeah, white dudes. White dudes.
I was reading the article. White dudes?
Exactly, dude.
Holy shit.
Exactly, Gilbert. White dudes. You just fucking
outed yourself.
You just outed yourself in the weirdest fucking way just now.
I'm reading a Steve Harvey
No,
article.
you're not. You look me right in my eyes. You go, white dudes. Yeah, that's fucking weird, dude. And we're going to fucking talk about that in a second. Okay.
He wrote a book called How to Date a White Woman, a practical guide for Asian men. Steve Harvey.
He didn't write that. I think someone else did. And he was like...
Talked about it?
Yeah, and he was like, if that was a book, or it would be 1 page long, do you date Asian men? And the response would be no. And he went on to say...
Oh, he said, you like Asian men? God. I don't even like Chinese food, he said. I don't eat what I can't pronounce.
That's what Steve Harvey said. That's him trying to be funny.
Yeah, that's just him trying That doesn't bother me.
Sometimes Steve Harvey does this. There's this way, if you just say ignorant things, it sounds funny. And that's a part of his style.
Yeah. Even when he's on Family Feud, which I watch his bloopers and so I think he's very funny on Family Feud.
He's
very funny on Family Feud. And some of the jokes are like sometimes a little like, hacky. But he has to improvise within, a clean way.
Right.
So I forgive him for that.
Right.
So he is a comedian, so I'm going to give him that.
Right.
But aside from him, there's just a lot of people that believe that, and it's got to stop.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Like, do Asian dudes go after other races?
Yeah.
Last
night I did the improv and a Tiger Brave fan that was sitting in the front row, Asian dude, was dating a white girl. Right. I see it in my shows.
Oh, so it happens.
But maybe in my shows they just come out.
Right.
But it's like, I see it all the time.
But what bothers me about that is that I have Asian female friends who are offended by the fact, who don't like the fact that Asian men see dating a white woman as a step above dating them. As it's almost like
that's bullshit.
Because you say that a lot. Oh, you won the lottery. You're dating a white woman.
Not in the lottery in terms of like what you got. It's in terms of like socially. Right? Like it's because it's a little harder.
That happens in the black community.
Right.
Too.
It's a little harder.
Black women feel the same way.
So there is a sense of like, oh fuck, I'm I'm killing big game here. You know what I mean? I used to shoot like coyotes, and now I'm shooting dinosaurs.
went back in time.
Yeah. I'm back in time, and I fucking killed a T-Rex with my hands. With my hands. Yeah.
Hilarious.
There is a sense of that, like when I was 24 and I was with Jennifer Field. And she was this girl that lived by the beach, and she had like dolphin tattoos, which is so fucking gross. But and
On her ankle.
I was eating her fucking. I was in her closet because her mom was home.
Oh,
so I was eating her pussy in the closet.
Closet.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And I was just going crazy. And and I looked at her like a little because I could see through the the darkness, her face, her white face, and I went, "Wow, you're doing it.
Yeah.
That's it."
It's the unlikeliness that makes it feel like a gift,
Right.
maybe.
Yeah, this is real good. You know what I mean? But then like 4 months later, we're done.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. Because her insides wasn't right with my insides.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? Yeah.
She didn't have a penis.
Yeah. What?
So jam.
Oh shit.
No, not in terms of organs, bitch. I'm talking about like our beliefs and our values and making each other laugh.
You made it sound like some anatomical
that,
problem.
It sounded physical.
Yeah.
it's not, but wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't physical, dog.
I just
All right, I'm okay.
All right.